Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Just want to give you guys a quick update on some very exciting news. Yeah, there's been a couple of things that have been happening over the past few weeks, and it's been a long time coming and something I've been working at for several months to make happen, and finally it's happened. So it's crazy. I can't even fully process it, but the big news, number one news, is that the car, the Blade, is fully funded now. So yeah, so we've signed up with some investors basically, and we have turned XTR Motors into a real legit company, and the car is still called the Bailey Blade XTR, and we are now in the process of moving the car. So I have it all strapped up and it's going to be moved out of my garage. So yay, so no more crazy garage stuff, but yeah, so all that time over the past several months that kind of disappeared, and I kind of explained this in that previous video, but it was all having to do with working on this whole investment proposal and business plan, and trying to seal the deal, kind of, so to speak, with this car. So it hasn't been like, it's kind of strange, but it hasn't been, we found it's hard to explain, but the investors have always been on board with this since the early beginnings, but there's been a lot of stuff that have been like these crazy roadblocks, and it's taken several months to get through each one of those roadblocks. So going through something like this is just not ever easy. There are no simple one plan fits all, or one rule applies to this, and so you just have to figure it out as you go, and work your way through all these difficult roadblocks that come in your way, and get through everything. And so finally it has happened, and now the car is funded. We have developed a nice size team of people that are just really awesome people. They're fully on board with this. They all share the same passion, and they believe in this project, and they're all just as excited as I am to see this on the road and out there, being sold and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a crazy thing, and it's a really hard thing to still process at this moment. It's like I wake up every day and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to go to work, and I'm going to work on the car now, like full time. So a lot of us have actually left our careers and stuff to work full time on this now, and we have the ability to do that. So that's the best part of this whole deal, is that this is now my full-time gig. It's finishing this car, getting it to prototype, and getting it out there to be sold to people in that vision that I've always had planned for it, and just get it done. So yeah, so that's where it's at right now. I mean, I got it all strapped up. Everything's kind of getting strapped down so that we can move it tomorrow to the new location, and then we'll do some more videos there, and that's where I'm going to be doing all the regular videos that I have my nephews that will be coming in to do more video work that's a lot more professional than what I'm doing. So they're going to try to build out like a documentary and do segments where you're introduced to the rest of the team, and I may do that here on my little vloggy style videos as well. But and I'll still going to do these videos in between, and just give you guys little updates in between on what's going on. And then my nephews are going to do more like a weekly or every other week longer video, kind of a documentary type deal on everything that's going on behind the scenes and in front of the scenes and just out there. So yeah, exciting stuff, and very excited about the whole deal. All of us are, and it's just unbelievable that we've made it, you know, to this point now. And it's been a lot of work. I mean, even for the investors, it's not easy doing something like this and putting together the right team of people that, you know, can make this work. So it looks like, you know, we have that in place, and we are, you know, going to get this done. And we have a crazy timeline. So that brings up very interesting new news number 2. So which is very exciting. And you guys probably already know this if you've been on the Facebook page, but we are now going to be at SEMA. So officially, we have already, you know, secured a location at SEMA. It's a done deal, and we have to be there. So that's SEMA 2013. So that's in December, like 3rd or 5th, I think. I'm not sure. So that gives us about 5 months to get this car done, and we're still at this stage. So this is where I'm hoping all of the hard work and pre-thought stuff that I've done with the body buck, you know, there's a lot. This isn't your normal body buck, and that's why people confuse it with the actual car, because they think the door's open and it has interior and stuff like that. So I call it like a fully functioning, you know, body buck or body plug, whatever you want to call it. And the reasoning for that was when, you know, we did get to that mold stage, it would make it like we were almost molding a full completed car. So that would actually speed up the process, and we would already know where, you know, all of the cut lines are going to be, and what's going to go where, and how the molding is going to be, and where the weather stripping is going to be, and all those little tiny details add up. And if you don't have that worked into your plug or buck or whatever, and you have to figure that out after you've pulled molds, then that just adds a ton more work, where you have to go back, figure that stuff out. You have to go and figure out what type of, you know, weather stripping you're going to get, you know, just little things like that that you don't really even think of at the very beginning, because you're just excited about creating something new and unique and all that. So I really, you know, tried to approach this from those little detailed levels of things and kind of build from there, and make sure that this is going to be something that will be very easy to make molds from and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's the exciting news. You know, SEMA's coming up fast. We have 5 months. Our team is going to be in massive overdrive when we get this to the new location, and we'll be doing, like I said, more filming over there. We still have some things, construction that we're doing with walls and stuff like that, but we're calling that location X Works. so we got, you know, BXR, and the X is we got X Works, and so that's where all the secret stuff is going to be going on, even though it's really, you know, we're going to be filming it, but yeah, it just, you know, it's just a blanked out location, so that, you know, we can totally focus on the car, and we can bring people in, they don't get distracted, and the total focus is here. Excuse me, and we can get moving. So yeah, very exciting. Still can't believe about the funding deal. It's going to take a while for that to sink in. I think when I start like getting the engine and the twin turbo setup and the 6-speed transmission, and start seeing some of those big items come in and placing it into the car, and, you know, test fitting everything, I think it'll sink in, and at that point, I don't know. It's crazy. So yeah, and next week we're going to be ordering a lot of that stuff, and then we have a team of people that are going to attack the body, you know, so including me. We're going to finish up all the fluff work. I don't know what to call it, but basically we're going to clean up the lines, make sure that everything is straight and good for molding, and then we're going to get busy pulling those molds and start building that first prototype body onto a new chassis that we'll start developing, and then you guys will see some of that also. And the chassis is kind of the, what I like to say, the magical part of this car, so that's why you guys haven't really seen, and I haven't really revealed a lot of that. And I'm not sure if we're going to until SEMA. Probably do it after SEMA maybe, but maybe give you hints of it. And I think a lot of you, if you're on my Facebook and stuff, already know. But there are some unique things with the chassis that not a lot of other people are doing with street cars, and so I think we're going to be one of the first to do some of these things, all together on a single street car that is advanced and yet simple. So and that's a hard thing to do. Keeping things simple is much harder than adding a bunch of crazy, I don't know, just computers and stuff. I don't know, you can go insane with those kind of things. But anyway, so that's been kind of my primary goal with this, is make sure that I keep it simple, functional, and really, bring the user or driver or driving experience to the driver. So it's got to deliver in all those areas. But yeah, so you guys are going to follow along with this, and a lot of you guys have supported me all this time for all these years throughout the project, and have helped keep me going. And we are finally there. I feel like it's not just me that's getting the funding. It's everybody that's helped motivate me and encourage me with all the good words and great comments in YouTube. And it's a bit of validation also to some of the ones that are weren't so sure of the project and just thought I was playing insane, which you got to be a little insane to do something like this. So that's just part of it. But yeah, so it's there, and a whole lot's going on, and I'll keep you guys updated. And this will be the last time you see it in the garage, and hopefully we won't have to make too many changes when we stick this monster engine and twin turbo setup in. That's probably the only area that I'm currently really worried about. So we're gonna get those parts in soon. You guys are gonna see it, and anytime I get some new cool thing in, I'm gonna do a little reveal video so you guys can see the stuff that's going on behind the scenes and all that. So yeah, stay tuned and look forward to a lot more videos, and they'll be happening hopefully a lot more regularly, since things are going to be moving so fast, because we have only 5 months to do this basically, and all that. And make sure you guys comment, let me know what your thoughts are, and how you guys feel, and anything like that. And if you guys are on Facebook, I highly encourage you to go over to the Facebook page and subscribe over there also, because I do a lot of little quick whatever, just posts about needing certain things or needing help or have questions kind of stuff, and a lot of you guys kind of chime in and help us figure out certain things, and that's a huge help to us, especially under this crazy timeline. So we're looking for a certain resource. One of you guys usually know of a good place to reach out to, and that's been a huge help. So yeah, anyway, so there you go. I'll see you guys in the next video, and look forward to showing you all the new stuff coming up. So I'll see you guys soon. Later.